Just 2 weeks left in the season, regular season that is, for Summit League softball. North Dakota State will host the league championship tournament starting May 9th. The Bison are unbeaten so far in league play at 9-0. They boast one of the best pitchers in the country in Whitney Johnson, who set a new Summit League record for strikeouts in a win over Fort Wayne on Friday. Here is that performance, plus Omaha at South Dakota and Western Illinois at IUPUI. A little cool and windy as they played on Friday in Fort Wayne, but both pitchers were on. Miranda Kramer struck out 13 for Fort Wayne. She leads the league in strikeouts right now. Top of the third, though, Amanda Grable with a home run for the Bison. Her 7th of the season. It's 3-0 NDSU, and that was more than enough for Whitney Johnson. Here is the senior from Lake Crystal, Minnesota. Too dominant in this one, 16 strikeouts in the game. She sets a new Summit League record, and NDSU wins 3-1 in game 1, 4-1 in game 2 there. South Dakota hosting Omaha in the Chill and Vermilion last week. Tanya Peterson to Tara Treaty to turn the double play for the Mavs, and then more Mavs defense. Campbell Ditto behind the plate, gets the runner at second. Little Coyote defense as well. Lindsey Boyd makes the snag at third. Great grab and a double play there. There was some offense. Matley Jones for the Coyotes. That one is out. 3-2 Omaha with the lead after 5 innings. Omaha scored 3 in the 6th. USD comes back with 1 in the bottom of the inning on an RBI by Allie Daly, who leads the league and runs batted in. But Omaha hangs on behind 3 RBIs from Molly Negretti. Omaha wins 6-3 in this one. They also get the sweep here, 1-0 in game 1, and Omaha improves to 32-5 on the season. Western Illinois, meanwhile, and IUPUI sitting outside the top 4 in the league right now, both looking to make a late season move to get into the postseason. This is game 3 of their series last week. That's a triple for Alicia Brewer. Allie Mosier scores, and the game is tied 1-1 in the 3rd inning. Sammy Marshall here with a steal for Western. She is 2nd in the league now by just 2 behind Lindsey Boyd of South Dakota. 30 for Boyd, 28 stolen bases for Marshall. Marshall with a hit here. She leads the league in batting with a .500 average. She is 42 of 84 on the season. But IUPUI breaks this game open with 5 runs in the 6th inning. Angela Bartucci drives in a couple. Jags win 6-1 to take 2 out of 3 from Western Illinois. We saw Sammy Marshall of Western Illinois. She is the co-player of the week this week. It is her 4th career honor, her first this year, as she chases another Summit League stolen base title. And remember, Marshall is making her way back from a broken leg that she suffered late last year.
When I first started running off of my broken leg, I could tell that I was off a little bit because when I would run to first, my timing would be perfect where I'd hit the front of the base every time. And when I first started running, I could tell I was off because I'd have to like stutter step to try and hit the front of the base, or I would lunge past the base because something was just off. But after I came back and I started doing more rehab, and I had Coach K working with us conditioning-wise and sprinting-wise and agility, I could tell that everything was coming better into place, I guess. I was getting those strides. I was becoming as quick as I was before I broke my leg. So it kind of slowed me down a little bit, but I feel 100% now. There's no problems. I just try to do my job. I know as the leadoff, I'm just trying to get on, move over, and try and score as many times as possible. But it's really the batters behind me that try to score, that get me in. So a lot of the credit goes to them. So I think I have the easiest job getting on, and it's up to them to come in the clutch situation and score me.
Marshall and Western Illinois down there at 6th in the standings right now. North Dakota State at the top, still undefeated. Fort Wayne has lost 3 in a row. Kansas City has won 3 in a row. And South Dakota now has dropped its last 4 to slip down to 5th place. Not a lot left in the regular season. North Dakota State, for example, has just 9 games left to play, all of them at home, and hopefully they can get all of those games played. Well, the Summit League Tennis Championships are this weekend in Fort Wayne, Indiana on Friday and Saturday. Fort Wayne is the top seed for the women. The Mastodons win unbeaten in league play at 7-0. Their #1 singles player is Anita Hinostroza, a senior from Switzerland. She has won 12 matches in a row heading into the tournament this weekend. Fort Wayne has won 4 of the last 5 regular season titles, and they have won 2 of the last 3 postseason tournaments. So it'll be Fort Wayne taking on South Dakota in the first semifinal on Friday. The Coyotes are making their first ever Summit League tournament appearance in women's tennis. And then Kansas City facing South Dakota State. The Jackrabbits are in the tournament for the first time after finishing 5-2 in league play. Kansas City is the top seed on the men's side. The Roos are the 2-time defending postseason champions. And South Dakota State is the 2 seed. The Jacks went 4-1 in league play this year. It'll be Kansas City and Fort Wayne in the first semifinal, South Dakota State and IUPUI in the second semi. Some news and notes when we come back, including some hoops news and the final attendance numbers on the Summit League Basketball Championships.